What's going on, guys? I'm actually standing up the street from my house in a more affluent part of Fort Worth, Texas. The history about this area is up the street from Arlington High School. So this is, Arlington Heights, but this area, has been around for a very long time, and black people actually used to live in Como, and they would come here and work. They would actually work in homes similar to the ones behind me. They'd work in these homes to make wages. Black police officers, their first 3 black police officers were hired in 1953. That's around 50 years ago. The history of black people in Fort Worth, it's pretty rich, it's progressive. And with that being said, in light of the recent circumstance that's going on where there is an officer who has been placed back into the community after he has assaulted a mother, they had called the police because the neighbor choked a 7-year-old boy. The mother called the police, and the mother and the daughter were arrested. The officer has recently been placed back into the community, back to patrol and to protect the streets that he just recently was pulled out of. I don't want to create this video to create some sort of anger or to create some sort of hatred. I just want to share the perspective, and I just want the people in leadership in Fort Worth to understand the perspective of the community. And as a young black person, as a young black man in this community in Fort Worth, Texas, I have not been scared. I've seen this happen in other states, and I've not been scared. In my own state, I felt safe until recently, until seeing my own justice system not respect who I am as a person by allowing a person who has already physically shown they don't respect the history of this of my city, don't respect the history of the people of my city, and to allow this person to go back into the streets to warrant the actions of a man who choked a 7-year-old by saying it's not a real choke because it was from the rear and not from the front side of the body, by saying that there is still due process for the officer who has falsely arrested these 2 citizens of Fort Worth, Texas. That hurts us. It hurts me as a citizen, as a minority citizen in this city. I know that the legislation that have been in place wasn't made for me to benefit, a person of my demographic to benefit, at least till the last 50 years when it's been considered to be equal for me to have the same rights to even have schools in the same area. Not even to be integrated, but have schools in the same area, so I can understand why there might be some hesitation for justice. But I just want my perspective to be understood. I just want my perspective to be considered. And the perspective is, when it comes to justice, I just expect my city, I expect the city of Fort Worth to be different. And I'm asking the leaders, if you guys do see this video, can you please consider me, consider my family, and consider others who are like me whenever you make decisions upon allowing what I feel a criminal with a badge, when you allow them back into our communities and you allow them to patrol and police over children, over mothers, over daughters and sisters. I want you to consider what we have gone through as a group of people, what we've experienced here in this city, the history that goes behind us, the history that we have tried to be diplomatic when it comes to our involvement in this community and our development in this community, and to consider all the things that we have had to endure. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that looks like as far as legislation. I don't know what that looks like as far as you responding to the punishment to the officer. I don't know what that looks like. I'm not calling for any particular form of justice, but I just want you to be considerate, and I want you to think about us. Well, I hope this is being received in the spirit of love. I appreciate your time, but just think about us.